morning everyone. Today we are going to start a new subject which is operating system. So the first CO, that is the course outcome that we discussed today, is about conceiving the basic components and working principles of operating system. So as a first introduction to OS, first we need to know the exact definition of OS. So what is OS? An operating system is a software that manages a computer's hardware and software resources, acting as an intermediary between the user and the computer. So here, in general terms, we can say that OS is an interface between the user and the computer hardware. So is it not possible to use the hardware of a computer system without the influence of OS? This is the big question that arises in everyone's mind. But as far as OS is concerned, it is possible to use the hardware without the intervention of OS, but only experts can do that. So as a normal human being, a normal layman view, it is not possible for us to access the hardware. Only if we know the internal connectivities or the internal operations exactly, we will be able to know and operate whatever that we can do with the hardware. Unless or otherwise we are not aware about those facts, we need to completely rely upon OS, because OS is going to act as an interface which makes the things easy. The interface means it is going to make the things easier for the user to handle the hardware resources. So what are all the resources when we talk about hardware? It can be memory, or it can be a processor, or the IO devices. All these comes under the hardware. So in order to work with these things, we need to know the functionality or the internal working procedure of these hardware resources, and then we need to act. We need to know what and how it works, and then we have to do the things whatever we would like to do with those hardware. When it comes to file management, how the secondary memory is allocated and how the data is stored in the hard disk, how they are segregated into directories and subdirectories and individual files. So all these are taken care of the operating system. And then coming to the security management, we all have our systems secured with the passwords. So every system is password protected, and also application level also we can provide the password protection. So to access these files only by the authorized users, we are in need of again the operating system. So not alone in the level of files or the applications, when it comes to processes, only one process it is allowed to run the CPU at one time. So when, if suppose if you are having n number of processes in that is running at the main memory, security should also be provided to the processes, so no, such that no two processes interfere into another process execution. So in this level, operating system, it provides a security and protection to these processes execution also. So these are the overall functionalities of the operating system, and the goals of the ultimate goal of any operating system, provided it may be a Windows operating system, Ubuntu, Linux, Mac OS, iOS, anything. The main goal of any operating system is only the convenience. The convenience, that is how far it is easier for the user and how far it is user friendly for our working. That is the main aim of, or the goal of, ultimate goal of any operating system. And the second one is the efficiency. So how efficiently the operating system is providing management of the resources among end users. So that is also one of the main goal of operating system. So without OS, it is really difficult for the user to communicate with the hardware directly, unless or otherwise he is an expertise of that particular functionality. So that is the main purpose of any operating system. So with this we can end this session, and in the next session we can have an overview of what are the types of OS and what are the structures of OS. Thank you.